If you have the ox in your chart, year, month, day, or hour, brace yourself for a long video. It's going to be a long one. But hey, all right, a long video is worth it when there's good news to share. And this is a year of the reboot for the ox. Thank you for watching. My name is Pauline Cheng. I am a Bazi and Feng Shui practitioner, and I use Chinese metaphysics to empower, not to disempower. So before we head into the good news for the ox, right, since you're in a good mood, how about you take a second to subscribe and smash the notification bell. Don't forget to like the video too, okay? So let's recap 2023. Stars in 2023 for the ox, few as there may have been, encourage mastery and an increase in self-worth. It's about getting yourself to the point where you can literally say, I am ready. Okay? And if you're really ready, in 2024 comes two major blessing stars. No, not two, sorry, three major blessing stars. These are coveted stars that we always try to activate. Fortune Virtue is a wealth star that enhances all other wealth stars. Okay, with this supporting you in 2024, very important to learn to recognize opportunities when they come knocking. Heavenly Virtue, also a positive blessing star, dissolves the other negative stars that haunts you. Right? This removes obstacles in your way. You find that if you take action to remedy certain problems or obstacles, somehow problems are just easier to resolve. Ever experienced that? Like, you know, you've been plagued by an issue for a number of years, and then suddenly things just like sort themselves out, you know, and you're left wondering, what happened? Right? So jokes aside, seriously, with just these two, you win now lah, ox, right? Not enough. Okay, throw in one more, prosperity star. Even the name sounds good, Tang Do Do Song. Okay, this too brings opportunity your way. Like suddenly, you know, again, there's got food to eat. Be warned though, prosperity star can cause eating disorders. If you are not careful, you end up growing sideways fat folk. Okay, so how do we interpret the presence of these three in the ox in 2024? Basically, you invested the effort and time to upgrade yourself in 2023. Now that you are ready, the opportunities are coming. All these opportunities are taking you somewhere. This is the meaning of the pulling saddle. Growth, growing or heading into a new direction. It's exciting. It's taking you out of your comfort zone. There are new opportunities to explore, new experiences awaiting you. A lot of growth can happen for the ox in 2024. Sounds really good, right? Want to know exactly how to trigger these awesome stars? Join myself, Charmaine and Jonas in our annual Hack My 2024 event this coming December. It's an online webinar conducted over 2 days. Right? I'll give you an example. For the Keng Metal Day Master, these opportunities can be triggered from actual knowledge, data, or information that you own. Right? So if you're interested to join us, the link is in the video description. Click on it to find out more. So, what could stop the ox? Irritants. You see this bunch encircling the pulling saddle? Looks like, you know, like getting bingoed, right? Like petty people trying to stop your growth. That's exactly what they are. Naysayers and saboteurs. Right? When times are bad, nobody was too concerned. Now that times are good, suddenly all the hyenas wants to get involved. Okay, that's how it feels like. Okay, so let me quickly describe their effect. Okay, broken star, sabotage or breakdown in communications because it causes a negative effect to your image brought about by fake rumors. Cold tongue is an argument star caused by petty gossip. Solid killing represents obstacles created or put in your way by other people. Crossing star, relationship issues, right? It feels, from looking at this, it feels like you want to fly, but there are weights around your ankle dragging you down. Honestly, if you let it, the Fortune Virtue and Heavenly Virtue both can dissolve these issues. Your job is to not let them get to you. Do not get embroiled in petty arguments and pointless power plays. No need to play power games when you have the fortune virtue and heavenly virtue. Focus on getting the most of the opportunities, right? What happens if you listen to this bunch? Okay, the lonesome star. You start feeling ostracized, invalidated, self-doubt. Succumb to the lonesome star. Drapes is waiting. Drapes is also depression. Guys, I think this is a very important message to convey in the Ox videos. When I do these sharings, I don't want to be 100% right. This is not prophetic in nature. It's a forecast of possibilities. In listening to these sharings, your job is to take action that complements the effects of the positive stars and avoid the effects of the negative one. Honestly, if accuracy is a measure here, guys, I only want 50% right for you. Just the positive stars, which means I don't care about being accurate. What I really want is for everyone to sidestep the negative, experience the best the year can offer. Okay? So as mentioned, the 2 virtue stars alone can, Arif, yep, okay. As mentioned, the 2 virtue stars alone can deal with all these, but you have been given additional support. As if not enough, give you some more, okay. 2 nobleman stars, heavenly and sky noble. This means that in addition to the blessings and opportunities, you still have noble people to help you along. Your job is to learn to recognize them. Okay, so we summarize this entire bunch. This says, I'm too busy to listen to naysayers, too busy to argue with them. I'm forging my own path with the opportunities that are being given to me. Where is all this heading to? Increasing your value for 2025. Now, let's take a look at where the ox falls in your chart. If the ox is in the year, okay, it means that you were born in the year of the ox, right? With such powerful opportunity stars in your industry and network pillar, you better be networking. Use the pulling saddle, right? Broaden your social circle. With all the argument stars, it's pretty noisy out there, yes. A lot of differing opinions, that's fine, let them talk. While others are busy talking, you are the one quietly taking action. How's that? Right? This is about finding opportunities in chaos. And most importantly, learn to recognize your noble people when they show up. You would be asking, how? Do they have halos over their heads? To do this, right, you yourself must first have a clear idea of the type of help you need. For example, if you're a Koi Water Day Master, this noble person may come with a specific problem-solving skills, all right? May have the ability to solve an actual problem that you have. Without this criteria, impossible to recognize your nobleman. So if you just, I go out and network, see how most of the time you come back disappointed, okay? All right, let's talk about ox in a month. Okay, now I'm a great one to say ignore the naysayers, but when the ox is in your month, do be careful of the perils of politics. Here, there might be no choice but to learn to play the game. There are opportunities, but many people wanting to get in on the action, put their finger into the pie. It would be wasteful to dumb yourself down just because of the presence of petty people. In this case, I think you need to just cover your behinds and learn to act fast when opportunity presents itself. And also, here's one way they can't catch you. Be willing to try out new ways of doing things. Be willing to explore, because the negative stars are pretty much petty people who are still caught up in an old way of thinking. So if you can advance faster, this will help trigger the positive stars in the picture. Seriously, petty people are a small price to pay given the opportunities being presented to the ox. Okay, if the ox is in the day pillar, talks about opportunities to uplift yourself, personal growth, being given the chance to become a better version of you. The only problem, You might not find support among your close circles or from your significant other. It engenders a feeling of being invalidated. Yeah, well, but you know, if nobody validates us, we validate ourselves, right? For those who are in committed relationships, you may find that with the presence of the argument stars, right, small disagreements explode into big fights. Work together to solve the problem. Grow together. Okay. So here's the chance. Here the chances in the day. The chances of the prosperity star morphing into eating problems is the most apparent. Be careful of your stress eating, or at least learn to recognize your triggers. If you can't identify the enemy, how to defeat the enemy, right? So I really hope that you are benefiting from this sharing. If you're looking for something more personalized to your chart, I'm available for brainstorming. Scan here. Okay. Now, and for the ox in the hour, this one can feel a little bit bipolar, right? Like there's this push-pull between wanting to grow but you're talking yourself out of taking action. This happens to all of us. We see opportunities, but we feel that we're not ready. There is self-doubt or fear. Am I good enough? Can I handle this project? The crux of this is because you don't know what to do. So go learn lah, go and learn, right? Example, you recognize some investment opportunities, but you're holding back from taking action because you're worried about the risk. Here, I'm not encouraging you to throw caution to the wind and just jump in recklessly. At the very least, figure out what's holding you back and try to find a remedy. Alternatively, this could mean that you may receive very little support from among your staff or team members. They're being a little bit recalcitrant in 2024, or maybe they're just not getting along. Team building exercises required. Okay, so that's it for the ox in 2024. Hope you've enjoyed this sharing. If you want more, what can we do together? Two things. Number one, of course, hit me up for a conversation. The booking link is in the video description, along with the links to my socials so that we can connect. Alternatively, you could also join myself, Charmaine, and Jonas in our annual hackathon. Right? We'll be sharing a ton of information, and the sign-up link is also in the video description. And just one more quick one before you go. Okay? One more for the road. If you need a particular skill set, someone with the rat may be able to help. If it's influence you want, snake is your go-to. If you need leverage, go for the rooster. So until I see you in the next video, here's me wishing the ox a fabulous year of growth in 2024. Bye now.